So I wanted to show you about the process of mind mapping, and I wanted to show you where you could get some free software to help you do that. Okay, so um, where we are right now, as you see on your screen, we are in a mind map for a dating product that one day I'll probably release. But and so we're going to start off. This is actually how my mind map started off. So I was thinking about this product, and it's it's something I've had experience in, whatever. And I first started off with an idea of there being well, three different levels of dating, attraction, love, and then, or three key components, and then mastery, which was kind of how to combine the two, attraction and love, in a way that, works, okay? And then the fourth level you see on here, it says natural, which was about basically integrating this to where it was a natural way of acting for you instead of something you had to think about. So this was like my initial idea for this product, okay? And what happened is then as I wrote this down, my mind was kind of released from that, and now it was able to focus on each individual component. And so then what happened is I started thinking about the attraction module or component, and I started to come up with some more ideas for that. And so I mind mapped this next level that you see here, and you can see the different categories: why attraction, the biology of emotion, biology of attraction, how to be dominant, dominance techniques, and then a little ending I have about attraction for the subconscious. But so these were like the next level of knowledge that I was creating. You can see it's already starting to build a kind of logical hierarchy. Okay, and then as I thought more and more about each one of these, then I began to mind map those. And so why attraction? Right, and I came up with, attraction is a choice, attraction sparks sexual desire, and then I thought about that even more, all the way down to very, very finite details over here that I could then talk about methodically, and it would build this overall structure that I've created here. And so you can see for just this one module, then I have why attraction, and then if I open this, I have the biology of emotion, the biology of attraction, which is huge. You see that popped up big there. How to be dominant, which is big. Okay. And then dominance techniques and attraction for the subconscious. Okay. So you can see for this one module, I have this massive mind map that is essentially my product. Okay. I'll move this over so you can see this whole thing. And you can see that I've broken this down to very, very finite details and concepts that I can talk about, very focused and very targeted, without rambling around all over the place and having, mixing things up and confusing people. So, and as you can see there, this is huge. This is really big, and I've been writing this book, and I mean, I'll be honest, let's see, where am I at with this thing? I think I just finished the biology of attraction, is it? Right, and I'm at 50 pages in the ebook. Okay, you can see that just for the attraction module alone, I still have a whole bunch more. How to be dominant, dominance techniques, and attraction for the subconscious. You can see that I have a huge amount of information I still need to talk about. And in fact, in these modules here, there's entire programs within here that are still there. For example, we'll click this, how to look good. You see how much bigger that made that? How to look good, right? And the reason that is because I have two programs. One is what is called, I gave it a cool name, 45-minute instant exercise program, which is, I'm really big into exercise, so I've been doing this program for a while, and I'm pretty fit, so I'm going to teach people that. Also, I've been, eating a diet, and I'm going to lay out that diet, and then also go into what I call the He's Got Style Extreme Makeover Program, which is just a thing about how to be dress stylish and present yourself in a way that's more attractive to the opposite sex. Okay, so I got these two huge programs even in there still, and you can see just how huge this mind map is and this product is. Right now, think about the value for someone who is really looking to do this, because I mean, this market is a huge market. Okay, and again, this is all still just this one module. Now, if you take a look, and like I said, I haven't even got into that, and I'm at 50 pages. Okay, now I open this one, the love one, and you can see that adds even more to it, right? And then I open the mastery one, and that adds a little more to it, right? And then I open the natural one, and that opens even more. Okay, so if we take a look at this whole thing from bottom to top, you can see I have this massive mind map that is my product. Okay, and this thing is huge and you can just see the value that this kind of product would have. And if I ever do one day get this thing done, it will be a tremendous value to anybody that purchases. And you can bet that after all this work, that the price for this will be substantial and it'll be completely worth it. Okay? So this is the value of mind mapping. And how do you do this? Well, exactly how I did. You start off with what are your key components. Actually, you start off with, we'll start back over. You start off with like your main idea that you want to talk about, which mine was dating, okay? And then you just kind of break it down into what you think are some essential components for dating. So I had attraction, love, mastery, and natural. And then from there, you just break that down even further, and you break the next level down even further, and you break the next level down even further, till you get to a point where you've reached the end, okay? And you're like, your brain is empty, okay? And this is why I say when you do this, you'll be surprised at how much will actually come out of you. It's a ton that'll come out of you, okay? So, and then once you get done with that one, then you just move on to this one. And the thing to keep in mind too is when you do this, this is like, it's a living document, so you can continue to add to this as you go through the product and you learn more things, and as you're selling it and you again keep learning and getting feedback, you can continue to add and subtract and manipulate and move and do whatever you got to do with this program and this mind mapping to make your product extremely valuable for your customers. Okay, so that's mind mapping. That's how you use this piece of software, and that's how powerful it is to create like ridiculously valuable products. Okay, so the next thing that I want to show you is actually where to get this thing. Okay, so if you'll see up here, actually if you type in freemind.sourceforge.net, and you can forget all that wiki index PHP stuff, just type in freemind.sourceforge.net, or just do a Google search for Freemind. Then it'll take you to this page right here, which is kind of the home page for Freemind, and you'll see this link right here, which is download. And when you click on that link, then it's going to take you to the download page. And you scroll down just a little bit here, and you'll see right down here there's kind of the download area, and you just pick whatever operating system you have, Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever. And I just did the installer Max, which downloads the whole program. It's not very big, 9 megabytes, so it's not really that big, but you can do the min if you want, which is 4 megabytes. But anyway, I'm a Windows guy, so I did the Windows installer Max and downloaded it. And then it's just like anything else. It'll download a file. You just double click that file and it'll install it, and it's really straightforward. If you've ever downloaded anything, installed anything, which I'm sure you have, it's very straightforward. There's nothing complicated about it at all. And once you're done, you just open it and you start mind mapping. So it's really as simple as that. So that's the process of mind mapping. That's why it's important. That's how to do it. That's how valuable it can be for you, and how much information you can get out of your brain and go throughout your day and feel better and not have all this stuff pinging in your head. And then create valuable products and really be a guru for your market, someone who is an expert and really knows what the heck they're talking about, okay, because you've taken the time to do this. Okay, so in my next video, as I kind of mentioned earlier, I'm going to talk about a process that you're going to add to this where you actually begin to physically create your product, or at the very least, it'll be something from which you can, a document from which you can create multiple products, which is what I'm going to suggest you use it for. But I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you that process, and I'm going to show you a little bit of an example from actually this mind map that I've just showed you, the dating mind map. So I'm going to show you an example of how to do that. Okay, so I'll see you in that next video.